Hey, my name's Rob, and this is the first, I don't know what we're going to call this, Saturday talk, real talk Saturday sessions. I'm digging Saturday sessions actually. So this is going to be a series. This is going to be a weekly thing every Saturday where I just sit down and talk about some experiences that I've been through in life, something that maybe I'm dealing with at the moment. A lot of people don't like these sit down, talk for ages kind of things. And I realise that I've got quite a monotonous kind of voice, which probably doesn't help me with that whole thing. But I love doing it, so you know what, screw it. Let's just give it a go. Today's episode I want to talk about my experience with family and the way that I grew up and how this new life that I've got now is so dramatically different to everything that I'm used to and that I've known since I was a kid. So when I was a young boy, right, when I was a kid, it was just me and my mum, and it's always been like that. I was home educated from the age of, I think it was like, from the age of like 7 or 8, and I was at home. No brothers, no sisters, just me and my mum. I never met my dad until I was about 18 years old. So me and my mum have had this really weird relationship growing up, and we've gone through a lot of shit together. But I feel like we've come out stronger in a lot of ways because of that. And I feel like not having parents, or not having stability as such, as a child, has made me so much of a stronger person. I feel like it could have gone one of two ways, right? You could have either got stronger from all the hardship that you went through, or you turn to alcohol, drugs, and you develop a lot of issues because you don't know how to deal with all that shit. Fortunately, I came out the other side. When I was 13, I left my mum's home and I moved in with my nan for a couple of months. That didn't really work out, so by 14, I was in care, foster care. I was in B&Bs, hostels, the care system, foster parents. And then after like a year of secondary school, I wasn't able to go there anymore because I was being moved around so much. They couldn't keep me at the same school, so they kept trying to move me to different ones, move me with different family members, different families, and honestly that kind of screwed me up a lot. I became a very angry child because I just didn't know how to deal with everything that was going on. I wanted stability, I wanted a home, and I wanted a place to call my own, to be completely honest. So at about 19, 20 years old, I gave up the flat and I flew to America. I lived in New York, California, Chicago, and I just had a fucking amazing time when I was out there. I did a bit of work, got a name for myself doing photography, and I was so happy with where I was at. But for a multitude of reasons, America just didn't work. You know, there was the visa problem. I could only stay there for like 6 months at a time. I wasn't earning enough money to get a green card, so it was either marry some American girl and try to work my way in that way, which is kind of illegal, so don't do that. Actually, that's bad advice. Or I could just go home and try to build something for myself now that I felt at peace within myself. So 21 years old, I meet Yasmin. Since I got with Yasmin, life has been crazy. It's been fun, it's been adventurous, it's been stressful. We've been through a lot together and we've built a home. And then at the beginning of this year, we had twins. And although we were scared, we were terrified, I didn't know if I was going to be a good enough dad to Lexi, let alone to 3 kids. But we did it. We made it work. You know, we're sitting here now in a beautiful 3-bedroom house, living a really lovely life as a family, building something that I never had when I was a kid. It's not the way that I could have ever seen my life going, and yet Yasmin has given that to me. And she's at the window right now, like, hi, thank you. Just give it. Bitch, she took my drink. That's fun. I paid for it, so I'm gonna drink it. Okay, Dutch courage. Resume episode. Yes. Now, the moth thinks I'm trying to kill it. Recording a vlog! I don't know if these are going to be outtakes, but whatever the fuck we're going to do, it needs to happen quick. Die! Get out of my video! Oh my days. Would you... Come here, you little fucker. This is why you don't shoot videos at night, especially outside. I think it's gone. We should be good. So being introduced to this family has been a really weird experience for me because like Yasmin has got 4 or 5 brothers and sisters. All of her siblings have like 3 or 4 kids each, which means our house is normally full of like 20 kids. 20? Can you just imagine that for a second, right? 20 kids, 20 children. What? It's crazy. And I never had that, so I didn't know how to deal with that when me and Yasmin first got together, right? I didn't know how to talk to them. Like, I didn't know how to just communicate with these people because I'd never had brothers, sisters. I've never had a dad. I've never had a granddad. I've never had people that I can just, like, just go to for advice. And having had both sides, having had the family that wasn't always there and the family that would be there no matter what, I'm so thankful that I've been able to have the best of both worlds. And I still have this family. I still have my mum, my nan, my great nan, my uncle, and yet I've got this whole new family, these new people that are warming up to me. We're all getting to know each other, and it's just so weird. So with the kids, it's like I'm a dad of 3 now. I've got 2 6-month-old kids, Logan and Darcy, and then I've got Lexi. She's 3 years old, nearly 4 actually. Jesus Christ, that went quick. You know, Yasmin's in a position where she had both parents there, and she has them to look up to, and she has them to thank for teaching her how to be a mum. Because my dad was never there, I feel like that has made me want to give my kids the very thing that I never had growing up. I feel like it has made me want to give Darcy, Logan and Lexi a legacy to look up to. It's made me want to give them something more than I ever had. It's made me want to give them opportunities that I never had. I'm going to help you learn. I'm going to teach you how to play. I'm going to teach you everything that I know. I want to make them confident. I want to make them happy. I want to be there every minute of every day. I want to be there for every fucking life-changing thing that they go through. Because I never had that. So I want to be the man, right? I want to be the man who is there. No matter what. No matter what their life choices are. They could be gay, transsexual. You could be straight, you could drop out of school, drop out of college, you could go to college, you could become successful, you become millionaires, you could become dustmen. And I don't care. I want you to be happy. And I want to be a part of that. So that's me and my experience with families, with parents, with children. And I feel like this is what I want this series to be. Me talking openly and honestly about things that I have gone through, things about where I want to be, the person that I want to become. And this is my legacy to you. That is my cue to go. I love your faces. Subscribe if you want to be part of this legacy, this channel. You want to become part of the family. And I appreciate everything that you guys do to support me. I'm not even going to tell you how long it took to put all of these lights up, but I really love the bokeh. Look at that. Oh. How cool would that be? But I need to be like right here if I'm going to do any crazy shit like that. You ready for this? Hang on. I don't know if I'm going to be in focus. Right? So how cool does this look? But like, this is why I need a full frame camera. Because then I can get this crazy bokeh, but then you can actually see me rather than like just see my eyeballs. Do you really want to be this close to me though? That's a bit weird. I feel like if we're this close, we're gonna have to make out. I'm down for it if you are. Like, you know, having kids makes you kind of lonely, and your sex drive kind of drops down. So, you know, I'm down for a little smooch. Just hit me up, please. I'm lonely.